Hey, turn me up just a little bit. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Can I talk to you? Yeah. Can I share with you? Yeah. Something personal. Yeah. Where I've been, what I've done, who I am.
Yeah. We got Anthony Lofties from Tennessee. Hi, Anthony. Woo!
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Let me tell you something. I don't know what it is about this yellow bag of Lay's potato chips, but I feel like the older you get, that yellow bag hit different. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me okay, all right? Hey, y'all, I made another live. Hey, love, how are you? Hey, Gail, Gwen, I see y'all in here. Auntie Rita. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to give everybody time to come on in. Y'all already know what this video is about. Okay, I said 1 so y'all can hear me. 1, okay, good. Y'all hear me up in here. Go ahead. I was watching Giving You the Real Tea. I had to go back and watch Who Knew video. So I got to give credit to Who Knew. Give credit to Emperor's Radio because that's where I saw those videos from. But I saw it from Who Knew for the first person. Anyway. Hey, love. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, is there something about that salt that's on those chips? That good old sodium. Now, I ain't gonna try to hold y'all too long, all right? So, let's go ahead and get into this. Everything on this channel, everything on this video is alleged just for entertainment purposes only, and everything is in my opinion. Make sure you follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok, all right? Also, you can become a member right now for $5.99. My book is available on Amazon. I Get Bullied Too, and I'm telling. Also, my album is available on all digital platforms. And if you're looking for a smile makeover, hit up Dr. Roger Cooper. Use promotion code AL23, and you will get 30% off on your smile makeover. They also accept new clients. Love and Marriage Huntsman will be back on this Saturday, so make sure you tune in for that, all right? Now, we all see the headlines of what's been going on. We see who done came back to social media. Once again, in my opinion, playing the professional victim like she always do, giving that Tamar tease. I'm like, girl, it's always something. And like I say, I'm doing my job like everybody else is doing their job. We're going to talk about what's in the algorithm and what's going on YouTube and what's going on social media, period. You took your ass to TikTok, where you quote-unquote had your little quote-unquote mega sale the other day, and y'all, I don't be seeing nothing that woman posts on her social media because I got her blocked on every last thing. Hey, living for me 75. How you doing, love? Only thing I see is when somebody send me a DM about something, or it just come up on my YouTube that some other blogger done posted or whatever. And to be honest, I'm just gonna be honest. I ain't trying to hate or nothing like that, but I'm gonna be honest. That was not a mega sale. That was giving yard sales at its finest. All right. Just saying. I ain't know what they was dancing to. I thought it was a senior citizen Zumba class. That's all I'm saying. Keep up if you can. 2-step. Let me see you 1 2-step. I was like, damn, why is it giving Zumba? I guess everybody doing Zumba on TikTok now. Hey, it's a lane for everybody. All her stuff be on stage. Hey, Yolanda, how you doing, baby? Always good to see you. It's good to see you too. Hey, Netta, how you doing, love? But anyway, so obviously somebody went to court. They went to court. And if I'm going to be honest with you all, no, you can like my opinion, you can dislike it, we can agree to disagree. However, I honestly feel like the winner of this case was Martell. Now, somebody said up here and made, she said, if I'm not mistaken, she said on her video, now, all those people that y'all see this video right here, make a video now. Well, my phone got the ringing, and bitch, I'm making the video. You said make a video, open your mouth, ask me, it shall be given unto you. And I'm going to give it unto you and tell you exactly how the fuck I feel, all right? I'm just honest. I think Martell won. So this whole entire thing, all these years, all these damn storylines, and guess what? Nobody was charged for domestic violence. The revenge P was nothing. So to be honest, he pretty much got what he wanted. That's all I'm saying. People get on Beyonce internet and want to sit up here and talk about pressing charges. I want something for every lie you told. I live like this. We hire such and such. I don't have to do all of that. That's a lie. It can easily be proven in court. You get up here and talk all this shit, and now I'm standing on business. Promo code is stand on business. Incite these people, get them all riled up for what? To basically slap everybody in the face, and you don't even end up doing what you say you're gonna do. Now, my question is, like they said, I just want to see when y'all gonna wake up, when y'all gonna pull up and be like, My question is, when is everybody gonna wake up and see that y'all keep on getting played every time you turn to the left? Shoot, I'm starting to think that y'all wearing tweet shoes. I looked over to the left, and them shoes are leaning to the left. When are y'all gonna wake up? Y'all did all these videos talking about, oh, he gonna go to jail, he gonna do this or whatever, and the person dropped the charge for DV. How does that make you feel? These same people, we got to keep the DV alive. We got to keep the revenge peace story alive. Keep it alive so people don't forget. For them to sit up here and say, let's drop it. Huh? Excuse me? Excuse me. Did I hear you? Nothing was going to happen to them anyway. Regardless if something was going to happen to them or not, standing on business would have just kept on going no matter what. Oh, the DV charge, well, it's not going to do nothing to their employment because they work for themselves. True. Oh, just because they say you can't have a weapon doesn't mean that it's going to stop them from getting one. True. But standing on business is going the entire way. It's not sitting up here and say, well, I'm tired. Also, you made a statement and said that out of all the court dates or whatever, I guess this was Ariana's first time coming to the court. The first time that Ariana showed up. Out of everybody who watches television, out of all the people that know this man, you know this man better than anybody. You was married to him. He was inside of you. He squirted his you-know-what inside of you. You exchanged slobber. You warmed each other up. You recorded videos together, obviously. Truly. Just saying. You know this man better than anybody. So are you surprised that leaving the courtroom that this would happen? That's all I'm saying. So when it's all said and done, Martell, he won and he lost. He lost by, if he did plead guilty for the harassing communications, for the text message or whatever, but he won without getting charged for domestic violence. And that would be considered the revenge P, correct? So he won and lost. But to be honest, the overall winner to me was Martell and Ariana, because now you looking like a fool. Because now, okay, and this is my honest opinion because we don't know exactly what happened in that courtroom, or what happened as soon as they got out. So you all want me to sit up here and believe that a person only got a 14-second video. One thing we do know is that people get on this internet and they never tell you the whole entire story. We witnessed that with text messages of only being shown 3 messages, but not the entire thread. We witnessed the telephone conversation, right? The somebody quote unquote calling somebody child phone or texting the phone. We witnessed that, not knowing the full story. Then we witnessed what? Another content creator is talking about that this individual sent them text messages of Martell saying what? Sorry 1,000 times. Once again, you don't know the full story, because from what I was told, that the sorry for 1,000 times was literally dealing with a misschedule of what scheduling of the children or something like that, supposed to be in somewhere. It was something dealing with that, not with trying to get back with a person. The other that's the second one. Let's talk about the other communication dealing with um supposedly getting Stormy on a show. Oh, thank you so much. Like, it's always something. You never know the full story. BK Lakeisha, you said I'm telling you, it's a play to sell products. Well, girl, that play ain't working that good because, in my opinion, hold up. What would you do? Get up off your feet and stop making tired excuses. City High. Cause I wouldn't want my baby to go through what I went through. What would you do if the someone's at home crying out alone on the bedroom floor cause it's hungry? Yeah. Now, I don't know what y'all talking about because selling products, it only said two users was viewing the product. Two. The highest it went up to was four, wasn't it? Four users are viewing product. I ain't make that up. It was on the live. So don't get mad. You just hang on what? Four people looking at a product? Two people? I told you it give yard sales finest. That's all I'm saying. Grandma, you want to go to the yard sale? Let's go see what they got. That's what it's giving to me. She said he was throwing pillows at her in Vegas on the cast trip season 3. The producers cut it. She demonstrated how he was hitting her by using her helper. Somebody said, "Why even have a live when your products are always on sale?" Girl. At this case, baby, just start doing pop-up shops. I need you to start taking your stuff to every other city. You're not too good to be doing a pop-up shop now. Just saying. Child, I seen that Asian man, whatever his ethnicity was, when he was trying to show them how to sell it. I know that man was mad. Like, y'all really got me up here doing this. I could have been with Canvas Beauties. Just saying, I ain't trying to brainstorm it, but just saying that was funny. But yeah, now let's move right along. I have to go back to the part where you recorded him and you always have to get somebody to back you up. What they say right here? How many seconds? It's 14, girl. 14 seconds. Okay. Do y'all really feel like that whole time that it was only 14 seconds? Now, keep in mind, I'm not sitting up here trying to say that she lying or she's telling the truth about them spinning the block. Now, let me tell y'all something about this courthouse. You know, I've been to Huntsville before. I've been to that courthouse. That courthouse, if it's the district courthouse, I think it's on the square. Now, when I was there at that courthouse, I had to spin a block. Okay? The way it's set up, you're going to spin a block. Hell, she could have been walking out of the area and they passed by, and then she got to another area where they was coming by again because they probably had to go that way. If you actually go to Huntsville and you see how that courthouse is set up, you know how like you go down some streets, but you can only go this one way. You can't turn, you can't go this way because it's a one-way street. Literally, that's how that courthouse is set up, y'all. So I'm not trying to sit up here and say she lying or she telling the truth, but I know when I was there, me and my manager, we had to do a block. Somebody said that she cut it short. Auntie Rita, you said she was antagonizing that man. She always tell part of the story. And you know another thing, I feel like it's karma. Because my thing is, you made a comment, said that you suppose you basically went back and showed the video to was it the DA or whoever the attorney was. You did that, and somebody said The Avenue Beauty is doing fine. Well, good for her. Are you doing fine? Did you get a piece of that commission? Just saying, y'all be so quick. You know what? I want it to continue to do fine, okay? Please do fine. I I want that business to be successful. I want it to make all the money, okay? Please do it. And trust me, there's a good reason on why I'm saying that. I want that business to take all your money, Lisa. Girl, go every sale she have, Lisa, I want you to buy every last product. Cause I'm not worried about people that get money that's going into a bucket with a hole in the bottom of it. And the funny thing about that is y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. You won't have no clue of what I'm talking about at all. It's gonna be a minute before y'all actually find out what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna let y'all marinate on that, okay? Moving on. Anyway, somebody said, oh, take it to the magistrate. Hmm. I see a comment. I see a comment and I want to read it where I see it. Just know, baby, you see the smile on my face, right? It's quiet. Have you not noticed that? And the reason I say that, you notice people are so quick to jump to YouTube and try to put these stories out there, but they being quiet. Why? Find out the reason why people being quiet. Tell me if standing on business got you somewhere. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, baby. How far did that standing on business get you? Did it work in your favor? That's the real question. Did standing on business work in your favor? Did you come out as a winner? That's the question. Give us that answer. You're answering everything else. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, you decided to record the video. They told you to go to the magistrate, right? And it seemed like you got in your feelings because the person basically stood up there and said, where's the threat? Mm. Somebody said, ops, my bad. Boy, you know you be lying in here for the entertainment, though. Hey, baby, that's your opinion. The smile on my face is good. Mm. Mm. I see another comment, baby. Mm. What you say, Auntie Rita, ops? Yet here you are. You're over here lurking on my page, leaving comments. But anyway, you decided to go to the magistrate and show them this video. They was like, where's the threat? All the man said was, it's over. He said it's over. It ain't a threat to say your hair messed up or whatever, which I will say, and I'm gonna give the person their props. The hair was actually kind of late this time. It was okay. It was better than what the other stuff be. But hey, give your mama one of them wigs. Anyway, but the magistrate that was like, where's the threat? And then you want to sit up and say, there need to be more women in office. I'm not saying it don't need to be no more women or men or whatever. It just need to be people that's gonna do right. And the magistrate did right. There wasn't a threat. All he said is over. It's all over now. It's over now. It's over now. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now. That's all Martell said. It's over. It's over and over. It's over. That ain't a threat. Now, honestly, I feel like what you said could have been a threat. I feel like that was a threat, in my opinion. Hold on. Because the fact that you got me mad that I can't do what I want to do to you, shut up. So what is it that you want to do to him? It don't sound like you want to pray for him. You're a woman of God. Not you can't get. I'm not saying you can't get mad, but he got you mad because what you want to do to him you can't do. It sounds like you down on your luck, back against the wind, trying to make it. No way to win. That's all I'm saying. If anything, Martell, mission accomplished. Area mission accomplished. Y'all got something triggered. That's all I'm saying. So when it's all said and done, who won? I think Martell won. Oh my gosh. Y'all been fighting this revenge people for how many years now? How many years have everybody been going live on social media talking about the revenge P? He tried to do this. Should you be upset? He was trying to hustle his wife. I'm like, dang. Did y'all take y'all blood pressure medicine? Like, I'm sitting up here thinking that we playing a game of Pac-Man. You know how like you're trying to get that last pebble? And your blood pressure just go up because here they all come trying to get you. And you don't got no big pepper to eat them. Like, dang. Like, what? I'm going to put this link down there because I want y'all to come up today. Go ahead and come on up tonight. But at the same time, I really don't believe it was a one-way street. That's just my opinion. I feel like it was my opinion. I think it was people on both sides saying something. I think multiple people were probably saying something. Auntie Rita, I'm gonna bring you up right now. Hey, Auntie Rita.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. You know what? At some point, as Mildred always used to say, what is the end game in this? What is the end game? They need to stop antagonizing each other. She says she's happy in her life. He says he's happy in his life. Let this be over. They need to, if they happy, they need to show some signs that they're happy. Now, everybody gonna have their opinion on it, but my opinion, this is my opinion on the whole thing. She's still bitter. And he brought, I believe he brought Ariane to the courtroom just to antagonize her. This what I left you, this what I left you for, this is who I am still with, regardless of what is being said. He's still, and you left me for her and you still with her. And I could, if it was any other woman but Ariane, I don't believe she would behave the way that she's behaving. And when I got wind of this today, the first thing I thought about, oh, she gonna do a for sale sign. She gonna go on TikTok. She gonna go on wherever she do her sales at. She's gonna go, because I'm blocked on all her things, so I couldn't see anything. So I'm blocked. I really don't even care about being blocked, because that's just how much, I'm invested. And I just knew she was gonna go on and she was gonna have a sale and she's gonna have a promo code and all of this. She just need to nip this in the bud. She, for what I'm looking at now, you got to sell all that product now because you keeping this man in court. You just keep going to court. You just keep going to court, and ain't no lawyer in their right mind gonna say no. Won't you just stop this, Miss Holt, Miss Shari, Miss Rogers, or whatever it is that she's going by? Won't you just stop? But a lawyer is not going to tell you that because they're gonna get their money. So y'all, for the ones who going over there buying that product, I'm never going to knock a woman for doing their business. That is her business. That's her livelihood and stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell you something. You never win when you play dirty. When you dig ditches for other people, dig one for yourself, sweetheart, because some type of way you're gonna stumble over in that ditch yourself. So the both of them need to just call it a day. Just chalk this up, okay? Whatever happened today, just let that be. Leave the man alone. He's not the one that run into social media with this. She ran to social media under the pretense of having a sale. So, at some point you gotta be what you say you are. You unbothered. I'm gonna tell you, unbothered people don't behave the way that she's behaving. Let that man live. You go ahead on and live your life, doing whatever it is that you do. You make a movie, do something, produce something. But let that man, let him live. And the best revenge is to be happy and be productive.
Mm-hmm. All right, hold that thought, Auntie Rita. Nicole, how you doing, love?
Hey Anthony, how you doing?
I'm
I
good.
just
It's
I
on you,
just
go.
I just want to say I tried to comment, but you have only subscribers only. So this all I want to say is that I saw that whole live. I went to sleep, woke up, she was still talking about the same thing. Melanie is still hurt. It's
Mm-hmm.
just giving bitter. Like, get over it already. It's no need to be acting like that. That's all I want to say.
But
But
my
with
question, but
Nicole,
Nicole, I gotta ask you this, and but my thing is this right here. I'm not trying to take your hurt away from you. You have every right to be hurt. That's I can't tell you how to feel.
Right.
But as you just did a whole entire what article on Ebony are talking about why you left the show and you're doing all of this stuff, but you continue to still come on social media to talk about your ex-husband in the case. There
Mm-hmm.
was a huge deal on the show.
Mm-hmm.
So how
but
can you sit up here and speak into people's lives about moving forward or doing things that's productive and doing things to better yourself, but then you're contradicting what you're saying by bringing all of the frivolous stuff and just the crazy ass drama on social media. So which one is it? Do
but
we
you
get on social
know,
media and vent, or just do we do better?
But you know what? I'm glad Nicole said that because
Mm-hmm.
that's really what I did want to say. But I know if I say it, just like somebody already in the comments that called me granny and shit like that, So I ain't want to say it, but however, it's true. I don't know how long they've been divorced because I'm not, just like I said, I'm not that invested in it. And Melody still is hurt. She's
I'm gonna
still
drop down,
hurt,
Anthony.
Okay, love.
and
Thanks for
she's
coming up.
hurt and she's bitter. And and I believe if he would be with any other woman besides Ariane,
Mm-hmm.
I think it wouldn't be so bad. But he's
Mm-hmm.
still with Ariane, and that's like a dagger in her chest. You messed up your family. You messed up our beautiful family, even because she think Ariane is beneath her, and a lot of people may think Ariane is beneath her as well. But y'all slept with the same man, so all both of y'all was beneath him.
I'm gonna say this, and this is exactly. I remember a content creator said this about me. Said that my content has basically turned into the red pill.
What is that?
So the red pill is a metaphor for choosing to see a harsh or like unsettling truth about reality, rather than remaining in a like incompetent, ignorant illusions. So basically, like all of your content is just pretty much nothing but drama.
Oh,
Like
well, you
whatever you
know what,
upload.
Anthony? Let me say something about
Mhm,
that.
mhm,
When you are when not just you, anybody, when you are a person that thinks for yourself, when you look up the definition for critical thinkers, they think outside. They don't think like everybody else think. And when you don't think like everyone else, you have your own opinion, you have your own thoughts about something. And I feel like for me, I'm not gonna say I was a millimeter, but I was on her side. I was on her side because from the way he was treating her, from the way she said he was doing things, and then the way I saw things going on the show, the first season, how the women were coming at her. But then after the second season, I started seeing things different, but I was still trying to hang in there. But then I started seeing things a little more clear, maybe around the third season, at the end of the second season, going into the third season, I started seeing things a little clearer for myself. And see, when you can have the same opinion as someone sometimes, but when you're in a group of people, when you friends with people, right? And I don't want nobody to be my friend and think the same way I think, because see, I be thinking some crazy stuff sometimes, and I need somebody to be around me that got a little bit more sense than me, that's a little bit more wiser than me. Somebody could tell me, that's not the way it is. I don't care how you see it, Marita, it's not like that. Sit me down and make me see it a little clear, maybe not the way that you see it, but help me to see it a little bit different. And when people have their own opinion about things and they don't go with the norm, that's when you be called all kind of names. That's when you be called what I was called granny. That's what you be called what they call people who you be called all them old different type of names and stuff like that. I am who I am, and I proudly wear. I wear any kind of name that a person want to give me. I wear that name because I know who I am. I know who I am. So nothing that nobody say can like hurt my feelings, because I done been called a lot of different names, but yet here I am.
Gotcha. Teresa, hold on right there. Victoria.
I'm here.
Hey, love. You got the floor, okay? It's on you.
Okay. Can you hear me, Anthony?
Yep, I can hear you. You good.
Okay. I like you. I never disliked.
Hold on. Your device going in and out, love. Victoria. She done froze. Victoria.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now. Okay, there you go. You good now. Go ahead.
I never dislike you. I never disliked Stormy. I like all of y'all. And I love Mel. I'm going to just be honest. Okay. Hey, now woman, tell me, if that was their daughter, now, I don't have a daughter, so I can't speak on it, but I have a niece. If that was their daughter, and he constantly doing all of that stupid stuff, you can't tell me they won't feel no kind of way because of Martell. I think they feel that way because they don't like her, and that's cool. That's fine. But I watched the video. I watch all male videos. I didn't even know her and Martell really still had problems until today. I thought everything was cool until today. But what he doing, she off that show, and he think he finna do shit like that and not let people know that he's still doing that behind the scenes. And I think he got every right to do that. Every right to do that. Martell ain't had no business coming all the way down there with his woman in his car. Because if that was my man, I'd have punched the effing out of his ass. Doing some shit like that to another woman. That was disrespectful to her. It really was. It wasn't disrespectful to Mel. It was disrespectful to her. To come around there to say something to her. That was so petty as hell. I never knew they were still going through shit because we wasn't hearing nothing. I wasn't hearing nothing what was going on between them until today. And it's not fair he still get to do that and can't nobody bring it to the table but her. So how is she wrong for doing that?
What you say your name? Val?
Victoria.
My name is Victoria, and I am
I'm sorry. I'm not.
Woman.
Look, okay. I'm a 67-year-old woman. No. Listen at what I'm getting ready to say. You said you didn't have a daughter. I have a daughter.
Exactly, right?
I have a daughter. And I get exactly what you're saying. But sometimes you have to consider the person. You have to consider the person that's in. Okay, we're talking about Martell. We know how Martell is. So the
Keep
advice. Wait.
past.
Okay, what I'm saying is you have to consider the person. And sometimes you have to rise above that person.
And
Regardless of because
I've been doing that.
see, we don't know that. We
Let
only
me
know
tell
what
We
you
she's
why
only
I
putting
think
see
you've
out.
what
been
she
doing that.
put out.
Because
We only
if Mel
know.
came on here and act a fool and cuss and act and do all that, trust and believe, she wouldn't nearly having nobody supporting her like that. She
But
Do you
don't
know
need to
that?
Valerie,
come on here and
You
act
know
a
Valerie,
that
fool
what
like
what
that.
I'm
100%.
saying, what I'm
You,
saying as a mother, what I would tell my daughter, because of who my daughter is, look, baby, you got too much to lose. This man ain't got nothing to
That's
lose.
why she stayed
You,
quiet a long
you and
time.
you know what? And you
she stay quiet.
consider who you're dealing with. Consider
That's
who you're
not fair,
dealing with.
though. That's not
You know
fair.
what? Sometimes you just
Son, and I don't play about my damn son either. It's some witches out there do the same shit. So
of course it is. Of course it is.
it's some
But you
witches
know
doing
what? We're
stuff.
only what I'm trying to say is you only see what she's saying. Okay, we don't know if she's antagonizing Martell. We don't know. We don't know. And personally,
But
it's like as a woman, I'm not gonna always stand with a woman, not when she's wrong. I'm gonna stand for what's right. Not saying she's wrong, not saying he's right. I don't know because I don't know the full story. All I know when somebody will call me, because like I said, she done blocked me from all her little things. She done blocked me,
I
and
feel like if you
I'm
don't
not
want
that
her, don't be on there. See, I don't dislike
don't
Anthony, so I still come listen to him.
okay, but see, you do it with the some people come listen not with an open mind. Some people come
Oh, okay.
to you see what I'm saying? Some people don't come with an open mind. Some people come to leave nasty comments and say nasty things and stuff like that. And that's what I was trying to say before. You have your opinion. You say you like Anthony, you like Stormy, and you like Mel. And you're a friend of Mel. You're a friend of Mel. But
Mm-hmm.
just because it's for me, I'm not a fan of Mel's. But I don't dislike Mel. I dislike some of the things that she do. I dislike some of the things that she say. But I'm a girl's girl. But if you cannot be a girl's girl and put a girl in her place when a girl needs to be in her place, no, I'm not gonna always be team woman because I got a daughter, just like I said. And I'm down like 4 flat tires for mine. I'm down like four
And I
flat, but
am
when
too, and I
she's
got a
wrong,
son.
but when
But
she is wrong,
Maritha, let me tell you this. And I started crying today because we didn't know this. He also said with the Tasha K thing, see how Martell was so manipulative to show male side of him doing stuff. But he didn't show the other side. He done punched that damn girl. Punched her
Huh?
punch who?
on the line.
Who
He,
did
Punch
he
who?
punch?
I bet you didn't say that,
Who
huh?
did he
I
Punch
bet
punch?
who?
you didn't tell that, huh? And
I don't.
then he pulled the gun and said, I should unalive you. That's what I tend to do.
Huh?
He didn't
Who?
show that part of that interview with Tasha K. But listen to her interview. She draws so many people in because we never knew he punched her.
Who?
Who?
Martell, listen
Who
to
did he
the
touch?
whole
Who?
lie.
Who did he
He
touch?
punched her. She said, I bet you didn't tell them that did it. I
Who
bet
did
you
he?
didn't tell them that did
But
it.
hold on. At the same time, she also went live with Dr. Heaven and said that he never touched her.
She probably wasn't what I don't think she would say nothing that crazy, Anthony. She just not let it out today. He punched her and then she brought up the Vegas trip. Just like Carlos them caught her throwing that glass at Martell. She said they didn't catch them when he was throwing all them pillows at me. Oh, at me in Vegas. They didn't show that.
Okay.
It's just
At what point? At what
disgrace.
point?
It's a
But what?
disgrace.
Valerie.
Martell need to stop. He is not over that girl. It's been 5 years, and any normal person could see that.
She not
And if
either. Let's
Ariana
keep
can
it
see that,
real. They
something is
ain't
really
over
wrong
each
with her.
other. Let's keep it
Something's
real.
wrong with her. But Anthony, I like your content. You make me laugh with Wanda and shit. All of that. I like everybody. I ain't on nobody's side, and I support who I support. I like Stormy. I watched her birthday. I watched everything. I was even on her TikTok live. I try to support both of them because they are Black women.
Mm-hmm.
What
And
you
I'm
bought off
so
of Stormy?
glad
What you bought
Stormy
from
is not
Stormy?
on that show. She's striving. They both don't need to be on that show. They don't. Both
So
of them don't.
let me ask you one. I want to ask you one question, Victoria. What do you think could have been done to bring everyone back together collectively?
With you talking about with Tisha and them and all them too?
Just with everybody in general that pertains to like them trying to, if they were to resolve something with Melody, what do you think what could have happened to make everything
Now,
right?
Anthony, this what hurts me the most. Now that Martell is after everybody else, now he this, he that, he been like this, he not a nice guy, he evil, he blah, blah, he all of these things. Now, when and I feel as though if they could have been both of their friends. If she choose not to be around him and certain stuff, that's fine. That's fine and dandy. But it's done got too far gone. Martell done disrespect her so much. They was all on his side. Now the table done made a U-turn and he dogging all of them out. Now Martell back up against the wall. It's back up against the wall. It really is. It's no getting them back together now because it done got so deep with all of the back and forth, the cheating, everybody talking about each other's marriage. That's what it's called, love and marriage. We should be able to learn something for these marriages. And looking at all that marriage, I thank God my going on 20-year marriage is nothing like that. And that's for Melly and Martell too. I'm not leaving that out either. But it's just done got too far gone. And the women, as Black women, I get so stressed out with these Black women, the way they hate on each other. It's sickening. And me and my sister ain't even talking right now today because my husband tell me my sister is my biggest hater. He tell me that my sister is my biggest hater. And I see it every day out of these Black women. It's so sad the way
Could it be?
Mel and Teacher couldn't get together, you know, with these men. It's sad the way it played out. It really is. And I don't think it's not, they're not going to be able to come back from that. Because Martell done really ruined all of them. Now tell me, have he not ruined all of them? Ain't nobody talking to him.
Well, now.
Hold on. You're saying nobody's talking to him, right? From the show.
Uh-huh.
You wrong.
I'm here. My husband.
I'm telling you, you wrong.
So who?
You wrong. Trust me.
Well, I don't know. It's just saying, unless they just playing like
people having conversations. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Unless they just playing like it, and they might go in there and play and lie. They might do that too. So I really don't know. I'm just looking at what I see, and the way it seems like they not getting along. So that's why I'm like, I don't know.
Reality TV is not really reality. The real reality. And, you know, as far as the Martell, the situation that's going on now, we can only see her point of what, you know, people seeing from her point of view because she's putting it out there. And if Martell did come live and say something, they're gonna call him a liar. They're gonna call him all kind of things. And he could be. I don't know. I'm not that invested.
Can I ask you this? Has she lied about anything to you?
I mean, to be honest, I don't know because I hadn't seen it.
Okay.
Now she probably did it to you. I can't say if she did or didn't.
Hold on. You said
But
what
as
now?
far as what I see, I haven't seen.
You said so. You said you don't know if she lied about anything.
No, I didn't see it. Tell me, and I can kind of reiterate what I seen.
Oh, you talking about from today, Anthony, or
No, I'm
from
just saying in general. Has she
anytime?
lied about anything, or
Um,
has there ever been anything that you think that was like, I don't know about that. I think that's not true.
I can't recall. I can't recall, and I may be wrong now. I got an old brain, but I may be wrong. Just refresh my memory.
I
So
don't know. I'm just
because
saying
I have
that.
watched it
I
from
know
day
we like
one.
everybody.
You know, she said she got a
I do.
she
I
can't
got an old
recollect
kind
right
of me. I
now.
had to write sticky notes, so refresh me now.
Girl, I know what you're talking about.
Can she
I,
sing to
Refresh
you?
me. I sure would say, "Oh, okay. Well, because I ain't never seen it. I ain't never heard it." So
well, okay, if you did see it, you could recollect. Would you call her out? Would you say anything or say, you know what, she was wrong, she was dead wrong for that? Would you say that? Okay, going back, looking
if
over the show,
I can say
the
that to my
animosity.
own son, I can say that to anybody I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know.
Okay. Well, some of the animosity that was had towards, okay, let's just say like with Tisha, when she was
Uh-huh.
kept trying to make Tisha, now trying to make Tisha say her husband cheated. Tisha kept saying, I
Auntie, take over.
never
I'll be right
saw
back.
that. Tisha was saying, I never had that in my marriage. And she kept calling Tisha a lie. So how can you be in your marriage and looking into someone else's marriage because your husband was no good, so everybody else's husband is no good, and you're gonna get angry with this woman because this woman is saying, no, I ain't never had that in my marriage. And I never seen that. So
You at that restaurant?
hmm?
You talking about when they was at that restaurant and,
You
and
know,
she was telling you may need to
we're
drive
gonna
up
say
and
from season 2 until she left off the show. From season 2 to maybe the end of season 2 till she left off the show. That was her main thing. If it wasn't Maurice cheating, it was Marceau. Now, if it wasn't Marceau cheating, it was Maurice when Maurice got in that accident and had
but
the red lipstick on his collar and stuff
Miss
like that.
Marita, that was all over the internet.
Okay,
Campfire even did it.
okay, but
It was
with
all over the internet about
okay,
Maurice and
but
the DUI. Yes,
did
it
you
was.
see Marceau? Did you see Marceau explanation for that? Did you see his explanation for everything that transpired? And then when Tisha said, well, he just not Tisha, but the other one
Kim,
said that, but I'm just saying it was just like she was just hostile. She was hostile to these women
but
because
you know
even though
what?
their
Why?
husband did cheat, if
Why
they
do they
did
feel
cheat.
like it's okay to ask about her relationship, and when she asks about this, it's a
But
problem?
okay, but if you look back, okay, I want to mess up your name again. Vanessa,
Victoria,
right? Okay, Vanessa.
Victoria.
If, okay, but Victoria, I'm sorry. It's that old man, honey. I ain't never been good with names. But if you look back, right,
Uh-huh.
they did not bring that up. They did not bring none of Melody infidelity to the stream. If
I
you
know Melody
remember,
bought it. Yeah, she
no, no,
definitely
no,
bought
no.
the
She
infidelity.
bought it when they were having a dinner for, I don't know, I think it was their anniversary when Tisha and Marceau, I think Kimmy and Maurice was at the table as well. And
But,
she brought
but,
she
but,
she brought it up.
but
So
okay, let's
she
get all the
brought
way
it
back
up.
to the drawing board, Miss Marita. Just listen at this. Now you call yourself friends with these girls. Y'all all friends, and they know about your husband side girl. They know about him. Okay, they know about this. Would you want to be around them girls and they know your husband doing that?
But okay, let me
Just be honest.
Being
Do you
honest,
want to go and have fun with these women and do, because I'll be like, damn, if y'all don't know that, I can imagine, I'll be definitely looking at them sideways. Like,
okay,
y'all knew about this
you
and y'all
know
call
what?
yourself my friend?
No, they wouldn't be my friends anymore because if and I tell my friends and I tell the ones
You
that's
go.
married and I say it in front of their husband. I ain't telling nothing, but I'm taking pictures. And
But they knew, they knew about it.
before I step to her, I'm going to step to him. And I'm going to tell him, you're going to either tell her or I'm going to tell her. But
But
sometimes getting in between a husband and a wife, and I'm going to tell you, a woman sometime, I'm not saying all the time,
mhm.
some of the time, women know when their husbands are cheating.
She knew. She
And
knew.
she
Knew.
knew Martell was cheating because
Knew.
Ariane made it known that they were cheating. Okay,
Mhm.
these women found out when their husband, at the end of the day, their husband, they having pillow talk. And
Mhm.
how do you go to your friend and tell your friend that your husband is cheating? Okay, if you my friend and you wouldn't tell me that,
But you
yeah, I would be
peeking all
butthurt.
in her
But
face like
okay,
you her
but
friend.
she continued with the charade. Okay, if you remember, I don't know, people don't like to believe what Ariane was saying. Ariane
Mhm.
was saying they were having conversations, not Ariane and
And I
Martell, but
see
she
that.
was saying her and Mel were
Yeah.
having conversations.
She said trying to catch him. And I do believe that because I think I do some stuff like that. Look,
No, I
let
ain't gonna
me
do.
know.
I'm gonna ask you one time, and that's gonna be that. And I'm not
Yeah.
asking you because I want to know. I'm asking because I already know.
Hey y'all. Hey nephew.
Hey,
I
Auntie,
already
hey,
know.
Auntie Mildred.
But you know what, Mildred, I love chatting with y'all. My husband came in and I do got to make him some breakfast. But well, in the morning. In the
Oh,
morning.
girl, come on now.
Girl, yeah, I got to make breakfast and make sure my husband have his lunch.
Okay, go ahead on, then.
All
Go
right,
ahead
girl.
on.
You
To
take her,
y'all.
okay?
Okay,
Uh,
bye, Vanessa.
All right. Auntie Mildred.
Hey,
Hey.
listen. I just want to say, ain't nobody need to tell her shit. She already knew. She
Didn't
already
I just
knew.
say that?
You did. You did. And I just want to reiterate it. Didn't nobody have to tell her anything because nobody can tell you what to do with your marriage anyway. So they didn't need to do all of that. Everybody need to stay in their own lane because really and truly, nobody had no room to talk. That's why nobody didn't need to tell her. But how you gonna tell somebody? So listen, if you're not gonna do anything about it, let them cheat in peace. And when she was ready, she let him go. Whether it was God that say let him go or whoever, she let it go. But it don't seem like either one of them letting go because the shit's still going on. I'm so sick of it. It's all over our interweb and Beyonce's internet still now. I don't even want to see or hear
Well, you
about it
know
no
what,
more.
Mildred? I can't get it. 'Cause
Thank you. Ain't you
I
happy?
can't get it. I got a phone. I got some phone calls,
Ah,
telling me
dang.
about it. I'm laying in bed and I'm watching Zorro, girl. And
You
the
know
phone
what?
call just the person on the phone just kept talking. I said, but what is you talking about? What the happened
You
now?
know what? Not for nothing. If it wasn't for all the spectators, they might have been back together by now. For real. But that she probably can't go back to the man she want to be with because people want to call her a fool and crazy because they just listen. This shit going too long. I've been
It'll
the
be
cheat
another
whore and the
slap in the
cheat.
face.
But listen, god damn, after all this time, they still doing it. They still going to court and dragging each other and having problems and bringing it to the TikTok and everybody talking about it. It's ridiculous. If she want her man back, go get your damn man back. Don't care about
Girl,
all
because
these
if I'm
single
tell you
ass
something,
women.
if I wanted
Go
my
get that look
man
and that
back,
curve
if
back, girl.
if I wanted my man back, I don't
Okay.
give a care about what nobody got to say. Cause me and my man, we gonna be back together. But you know what, Mira? I asked the question earlier. What's the end game? When are you
Me
gonna
too.
stop
I've
this?
always asked that too.
What is the end game? She antagonized him. Now, okay, I did.
It is messy though.
It's messy because I
It
had
is
heard
messy.
also allegedly. Let me put that out because they ain't got a damn thing for nobody to talk about. Come suing me for. Now I had heard that she had word with Ariane on, getting on the elevator. I don't know if that's true or not,
Oh
but they
God.
always doing something to antagonize each other. And I'm gonna go. I'm a agree with what Vanessa had said about he didn't disrespect Mel. He did with Ariane. I would have just said, you know what? That's between y'all. My name Bennett, and I ain't gonna be in it. I
Yeah,
don't
because
need that kind of drama in my life right now. I'm silent. People ain't bother me too much. So no, don't bring me in there. But you gotta know, like they say, read the room. You gotta know who you're dealing with. Ariane, allegedly, and in my opinion, she's down with that kind of stuff. And
yeah.
by her being down with that kind of stuff, Martell, no, he's a puppet master.
Child was almost a polyamorous relationship, if you want to ask me, because he
Okay.
wouldn't let Ariane ass go neither. He wasn't gonna let Ariane go. He was lying to both of them, and there is life after infidelity. There really
It
is,
is, and you could
and
choose to stay with him, or
yeah.
you could choose to be like Rashida and Kirk and
Okay,
Jasmine.
but right now it's so toxic. It's so toxic because I hadn't heard nothing about it until it hit the TikTok because I
Mm-hmm.
really have no way of seeing it. And then I'm like, oh, this is still happening. They still feuding. It almost seems like there's just so much emotional residue. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just so much still going on. I hope they find a way past it because they got the babies and they need to go on and live. All the babies are beautiful. I'm not gonna start that mess about no Miles Morales. That's a beautiful kid
Okay,
too.
Mm-hmm.
Victoria.
Yeah, big. I was about to say,
Victoria.
I said, Lord, she'll mess up a name.
I
But
will.
I'm just so
It's
over
nothing
it. Do
personal.
you know what? If people would stay out of their personal business, like what they may have gotten back together by now. They may have. Seriously.
I don't think so, Mildred. Because you
I
know
don't
what?
know.
I don't think so.
Listen, because the reason
Because
why I say it, he's been with other women other than Ariane. We keep putting the spotlight on Ariane. Martell done gave that hook and that curve to other women. I don't know why we making her the queen coochie out here. He been with other women, and allegedly Mel has had dates and been with other guys too. But why do they still keep holding on to each other to just hurt each other, take each other back and forth to court? What is the reason for that? And I'm gonna say this as a former victim of of assault. I do not think it's what people are saying. I don't think he's trying to hurt her, harass her, or hurt her physically. I just don't believe that. Just from her own mouth, she said he never did that to her. If she say he did it, then I'm gonna go and look a different way. But she said he never did that. She was whooping his ass. Now that's what she said. Either way it go, it don't make it right. But looking at it, it just seems like what are they holding on to each other for this hard just to punish each other? It's
and that's
strange.
what it is.
And why we gotta know? Because guess what? I'm not paying no money to see no court documents, and I don't really want to know what's going on. But I love TikTok, and there it go right there. Like what happened?
And not trying to be funny or whatever. Hey, Deshaun, I see you in here, love. This is my thing. She made a comment basically saying that she wants her to not say anything about her, just keep her. But let's be honest. Y'all have been talking about this girl for how many seasons now?
Yeah, they have.
You don't have the right to sit up here and say this girl don't need to say nothing about you. Because you made a check off of this girl for the longest. And
Yeah,
they're just now saying her name. So it's like you can feel that way, but we can't make her stop. Like y'all done made probably at least millions just
mm-hmm.
for talking about this girl.
But you know what,
It's an
Mildred,
infidelity that never ends, ain't it?
you know, it don't matter how many women Martell has been with.
Yeah,
Ariane is the one that had the baby.
yeah.
And in a relationship, when everybody is looking on the outside, you are the perfect match. You're the perfect couple. You got a beautiful family. You got it going on. And they found out that there were cracks, and that crack became a big open space.
That's
And
true.
regardless of all the women that Martell has had, this one had a baby.
And she had
And
the
you
most.
and you
She had
and you
longevity. Yeah.
longevity. And I'm gonna tell you something.
I think he
I,
wanted them both. if he could have kept them
He
both.
did, and if he could
He
have had
wanted.
them both, he would have.
He wanted some
He
partnership.
would have.
He would have
He would
done it.
have. But she, you know what? After people say it's how many years they've been divorced, neither one of them took the time to
To heal.
grieve their
Yeah.
marriage
Yeah.
being dissolved. Neither
I
one of them
agree.
took time to just say, I just need some space to get my head right, to get myself together here. You know,
Which
grieving a
I agree
marriage.
with you. Which brings it back to where we are. I think the subbies, the viewers, we make it worse because we won't leave them alone and allow them to have it either. We got to put our 2 cents in it. We want to get all emotionally invested in other people's relationship. We want to activate and do all kinds of crap. Leave them people alone and let them do what they're gonna do. Leave them people alone. Now, I ain't going to look for it, and I wouldn't even known if it wouldn't have been over there in the TikTok. But I got a chance to see it. I got this chance to see. I said, "Oh shit! Oh shit!"
But my thing is,
Like if my
when bothered people say that they're not bothered, but they're showing signs of
mhm.
being bothered.
Of course,
My thing
At
of
some
course,
point,
she's human.
some
They're all human.
of course they are human, but at
Yeah,
some point, Mildred, at some point, if I know whenever I see you, I'm gonna get upset. So I'm gonna exit stage right or
yeah,
left and get out the building. Cause see, and I was telling somebody this the other day.
yeah.
Paul had asked God to remove that thorn out his side. God said, "My grace is sufficient." Paul needed that thorn, whatever, to be
Thorn.
in his side, that thorn to be in his side. He needed that in his side. Because you know what? If I upset you so much every time you see me, you start brushing lint off your pants, ain't got nothing, you start digging in your purse, then I got control over your emotions. I gotta
Mm,
see that thorn was needed to be in his side. If you ever touch a rose that got a thorn, that thing prick, it hurt.
it does.
It hurt. So every time I see you, I'm gonna allow you to hurt me. At some point, it's gonna get dull, or I'm gonna be resistant to it.
I
Mhm.
agree.
But
But
I
you
I'm
will
know
gonna
tell
be
what,
you,
Marie?
Dominique
resistant
said,
to it.
Anthony,
Listen.
go live more. I'll be bored on Monday through Thursday.
Okay,
Trust
he
me,
don't be
love.
on these streets. He be walking his red bottoms outside
Baby,
of
I
YouTube.
be like, if y'all only knew what I've been working on, trust me, it'll come
He
out very
telling you.
soon. But I
So
will say this: if a person want peace in their life,
okay.
I can't tell.
Well, this is what I'm gonna say lastly because I'm gonna jump off. Now that all that has happened and we've seen everything that's going on, now it just brings more questions. And now I want to hear what Ariane got to say
No,
because
Mm-hmm.
Mildred, I don't
I
want to hear what you
do.
gotta say.
I
I
do.
do.
I'm
Please,
sorry.
I
I'm
want it to
sorry, but I
end.
do. I'm sorry, but I do. Because we would have never knew nothing about it. We wouldn't have known
At
nothing about
all.
it. And now I want to know what the hell is really going on. Why y'all showing out there at the courthouse? What is going on in the elevator? Is there some shit going down in the elevator
Like
again? Like
but
DLC?
first of all, hold on. Number one, why were they in the same elevator?
I don't know.
If
There now, don't
I
quote me,
don't think they
please.
was actually in the
Don't quote
Well,
elevator.
me on that. I
Okay,
saw it on
allegedly,
okay,
somebody
okay.
else's
Hold on.
page.
Okay, so
allegedly.
I don't think they were in the elevator. I think
They
they
were
Okay.
maybe they
going
was walking.
towards the
Maybe they
elevator.
was walking out of court or something like that. But I don't think it was in the elevator. But
All I want Ariane to do is get her nursing degree and become the best nurse that she could be and leave all this behind so she can
Remind me
leave
not to
him
get sick in
behind.
hospital in
you
Huntsville
know
at the
what?
hospital she work at.
Hold on. Deshonda, you live in Huntsville. So the statement that she made about them spinning a block, right? I was taken out of Child Anthony. Don't want to hear what I have to, huh? Okay, listen, I know what you're talking about. I'll put the link back down there. But Deshonda, you live in Huntsville, okay? And Natasha, you live in Huntsville too. Can you please tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong? When you go to that district court, over there is nothing but a huge square. There's only probably one way that you can get out because I know you have to go down that hill, make that right past that bank, and it'll take you over there to the other side. Can you please tell me if I'm wrong that there is a possibility that you would have to spin the block to get out of there. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Oh, okay.
Um, it's a one way. Exactly. So my thing is the way that so basically let's just say you like I said, you can go out the door and depending on where you park at or whatever, it's a possibility you're gonna see that car come right by you again. So, but I can't sit up here and say that she lying or whatever. So I mean, I'm just going off from when I was there.
I know they tired of this shit. They got to be
I know the
exhausted.
court system is.
Oh
Somebody said
yes,
depends on the way you're going.
I mean, it's just crazy.
it
It's
is.
ludicrous. Just it's just like she feel the way she feels. She feel
Just
like he
understand
was.
you're correct. You wouldn't have to spend the block. It's one way in and out. Okay.
But it's just for the sake of all the kids, for the sake of all the
All the
children,
children. Yeah.
for the sake of all the children. You know what? I'm gonna be on my side of Huntsville,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna be up here on the hill, and you be down wherever you are. And the
I'm
only
giving.
time we have to see each other is when we are exchanging the kids. And you know what? We don't even have to see them. We don't even have to see each other then. If you want it to have somebody else, neutral person do it, we could do it like that. Because neither one of them are happy in the situation.
Somebody said,
Neither
why
one of
did
them
he
are
walk by
happy
her
with
and
the
record her?
situation that they're in right now.
Why he worried about? Let me ask you this. So my thing is this right here. Why did he walk by her and record her? Or why he worried about Jason? You know what? At this point, with the way they
They worried about
situation,
each other, people.
and to be under, and I was gonna say that because my thing is with the
Uh,
way they situation, you know what? How somebody to record me? How am I look, record me walking in? So can't nobody say I did this. If that's what you got to do, then so be it. But
Well, who is Jason?
what?
that's the security guard.
Child, the
Oh,
hero, the hero. I need
oh.
a hero.
And I'm gonna end this live with just saying this right here. It's given. You know the last scene of that movie, The Help, when Viola
Oh
Davis stood up
Jesus.
here and said, "Are you not tired?"
Yep.
Oh, well, I know it. Yeah.
It's really sad. Like, woman, are you not tired of coming to social media to always talk about your ex-husband or Arian? Let's be honest. They not coming on social media blasting about all that stuff. They're not.
No, I don't see them that
Like,
often.
you're the only one that feel the need to sit up here and explain whatever it is. Are you not tired of coming on social media to explain everything dealing with your ex-husband?
Quick
Oh,
question
this
though.
what happened at court. Are you not
So
tired of
did they
that?
actually say what happened in court? What was the final say? Is he
Basically,
going to
she
jail?
she no, she said he wouldn't go to jail.
He's not going.
He's not going because she dropped the domestic violence charge, and so they only
Oh.
he pleaded guilty for um he pled guilty for the harassing communication.
And what does that give him? What did that do to him?
I think only like a court fine. Like there's no
Okay.
probation or
So
nothing
he's
like that.
guilty of
So,
that.
He's
all right.
guilty of
So he
that.
he was guilty of that more or less. And what
Mhm.
and what happened with the children? Anything changed with the custody?
No.
Everything stayed the same. They done been in court all
It's
this
pretty much
time.
the same. So my thing is that's why I sit up here and
Yeah.
say
Okay.
Martell, he won and he lost. He got
It's time to
he got the
just
domestic violence charge dropped.
go.
It's like, I mean, when it's all said and done, it's a loss on both ends. All
They
right.
need to go live their best
That's
life
that's it.
separately and raise them babies. Yeah.
Yeah, and for real. And
Raise them
I don't
babies and
want the
keep
reason
going.
why I say I don't want Ariane to come on because this girl, this not girl, this young lady, this woman is going to school, allegedly going to school to become a nurse.
Yeah.
And to become a nurse, I know takes a lot of hard work.
They do.
It take a lot of hard work because right now my daughter is back in school to get her RN.
Hmm.
And being a mom, trying to work an
Yeah.
8-hour job and worrying about your children. And then
Hmm.
you got 13, 8, 9 chapters a night you got to read. You
Oh
got to be
wow.
focused. And when I'm talking to my daughter and all, the didn't have a weekend because all she did was had 13 chapters and about 10 papers to turn in by today, and then had a 12-hour clinical today.
Yeah,
So it
it's
takes a
rigorous.
lot. It takes a lot, and you have to be focused. You have to be focused. So I want the best for her, for
Me too.
Ariane. I want the best for Mel,
Yeah.
and I want Martell to be a man.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to be a man and just stop the mess. Just because if he
Let it
stopped,
go.
I believe she will stop. And if she stopped, I believe he will stop. And it's
Mm-hmm.
just a tit for tat thing. Well, you do this, I'ma do that. If you go hard on this, I'm
Uh-huh.
going hard on that. And then the only thing is, he's not bringing it to social media. We don't hear his side of the story. And if he did bring it to social media, everybody's gonna call him a liar. They're gonna call him a deadbeat. They're gonna call him all kind of names.
Mm-hmm.
She is believable because we saw how the marriage ended. From season 2 on, we saw how the season ended. So that's why, and I'm gonna be on team right. I'm gonna be on team right because I am that person. I'm gonna call it out. I call my friends out, and you cannot be my friend if you don't call me out.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be my friend. I'm not gonna get angry with you. I might get angry with you for a day. But then I'm gonna call. You don't have to call me because I'm gonna call you and say, "Girl, you was right. I was, I was. I can't get the word out, but you know what I'm trying to say. I was wrong, just a little bit.
You're so crazy.
But so at some point, it has to stop. Go ahead
It
and
really
live your
does.
life. Let him live his life, and y'all just be happy apart. Be happy apart. Cause it's got to end. Cause at the end of the day gonna
They
end.
go in. That's it, and that's all.
That's it, and that's all. Well,
Well, I'm good
trading
on that now.
places is on, y'all.
Well, at least it ain't Golden Girl.
You look at that golden girl. I'm looking at trading
Yep.
places. Yeah, trading places is on. And I got to tell my grandbaby good night because I
All
miss
right,
her.
sweetie. I'm gonna get off of here. Come on back, Anthony. Now, don't go on no date and click off on us. We gone.
You know how he'll do, girl. Anthony, going once. They got this new thing
Okay,
on
y'all. So I'm actually
TikTok. I
at
don't
work
know.
while y'all talking.
Oh, that's right. You still you working. I forgot.
Oh, you good? So that's why I'm up here. I'm like, okay, I'll be right back. But yeah, this was a good live. We got 236 people coming in. Obviously, y'all missed these lives unless y'all just like what we talking about. Anthony, we look real. You look real nice at the other night. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know what? I need to do a lot of talk about Stormy's party. Deshonda, living for me 75. All the people that was at Stormy's party, I would love for y'all to come up. You don't have to put your camera on. You can have your camera off if y'all don't want people to actually see you. But I would love for y'all to come up here and talk about that.
Talking shit with Shauna was there
But,
too.
huh?
Talking shit with Shauna was there too.
Yeah, she was there too. Is she? She was definitely because we took a picture together. But I think I'm gonna do a live to recap the party and just go from there. But as of right now, you all have a good night. We've been on for over an hour. And I will see y'all next time.
Good night, y'all.
Good
Good night.
night.
Bye.
Bye. Lord